Weeball, I guess. I forgot about this, bro. Yes. Here we go. Put your Classic Plus hat on. We are back. Tonight, we'll be doing the Loch Modan Elite Ogres. Hopefully I don't die. Otherwise, I'll have to call this video It's All Ogre now, as is appropriate. I don't know if I've resolved my computer crashing. It actually happened 2 more times, so it's quite possible my computer will crash and I'll die. I think it was from overheating, but I'm not 100%. So I've got the fan going on full speed, and I've got an additional fan down there. I mean, we'll see what happens. Okay, I'm not going to take these quests right now. Yeah, let's just head over to Loch Modan, get this going. I'm toning down a lot of the fighting sounds, and just general sound effects. I'll leave the music up because I like it. I think it's kind of part of the ambience I'm going for. And I'm not completely muting the sound effects, but watching the Dead Minds video, I was like, that was a lot of screaming, like the Defias miners. Yeah, it was a bit too much. Or the goblins. All of them, the undead. It was too loud. So we're gonna focus a little bit deeper into the relaxation part of this, which, I mean, it's kind of the point. You could go watch any of the streamers play the game. It's probably a lot more interesting, but I'm here. I'm playing slow, taking my time. It's all quiet, so I need to play into that more, I think. Right now I'm just going to turn in a quest here. The one for the Dark Iron Sappers, a Dark Thread Looms. I'm gonna get 23 out of that. And I've been advertising for the Elite Quest. So far, nothing. I could check my guild. Let's see, is there anyone even my level? Yeah, there's actually a few. I'm sure. Okay, we got one guy. 19 priest. Okay. Right. 19. Okay, it should be fine. If we have should go to wetlands and try and get those uncommon shoulders you can buy. But anyway, I'll tell you one thing, I'm not two-manning this. Nope. Sorry. Not gonna do that. This is one change I made as well. I want to take away the sound, the hardcore death sound. It was too much. A little too jarring. Okay, I'm just gonna tank here. Let's see. Get all my pods going. And I guess we'll just take a few of the simple guys for now. It should be chill to do this anyway. Ooh, Shadowfang Keep. I would like to do a Shadowfang Keep, to be honest. I think I'm a little bit low, but this is probably fine. Put this down here. You guys don't really need to see that. Okay. To be honest, the only thing I really want is my Pally quest item. But you know what? I knew that would happen. But no, this priest, they're good. I can tell they're really good at managing their mana and everything. So, don't really need to worry too much. So that's nice. I'm kind of struggling with my mana right now. I guess because I'm trying to make sure I hold through it. Okay. Well, we could probably at least get this one done. Ogres, brutes, and enforcers. I know she's probably good, and I'd say it's probably 50-50. Wait, there's a Pally. Pro Dryad group, what are you doing? Oh, nice. Not the gem, but I'll gem. The gem. This guy's 24 years old, got his very guns. So he's already got Berrigan's Fist, so what I'm doing... Oh, nice. Yeah, this guy knows what's up. Good LS. I'm judging Crusader, so he doesn't have to. He's got a level on me. I mean, and he has Berrigan, so he's gonna be doing more damage all day. More threat, which is good. Makes it a lot easier. As far as who's doing what and everything, you know. There we go. You always want to stand behind so that your enemies cannot parry. And I think block as well. I don't think I can block from behind. I think dodging might still be possible, but yeah. Nice. This is good. This is good. Very good. Look at that little guy. Done yet. I got a crowbar. I got like the best one-hander in this whole level of range. But yeah, 2 Ballies and a priest. There's no way we can mess this up. There's no way. Right? He's definitely gonna be taking threat. So I don't know. Okay, we got. Oh, nice. We didn't even get Chunk Soul. That's what's up. I'm gonna save my heart for Chunk Soul. He's gonna be fine. Oh, she's gonna. Need to watch that. Dang, I might finish this after all. Okay, well, we ball, I guess. This was really freaking easy. Gosh. Wow. I think that was the cleanest Joxul I ever did. And I've done this with like 5-man groups. That was awesome. You know, when you're playing hardcore, oh no, Slim Chickens. When you're playing hardcore, man, everyone knows what's up. Everyone knows how to play. I mean, it's freaking great. Gotta get this for my pally thing. Let's see, okay, we got a group here. Cool, cool, cool. Freaking gamers, dude. It's great. This is great. I'm glad I'm not playing with a DPS meter. Not because I don't like to pump, but actually because I always like to pump. And in hardcore, it's like... It's not about the pumping, it's about surviving and working properly as a team. So I could sit there on that 1 or 2 pool elite ogres and freaking just like use all my mana, like seal judge, seal, consecrate, whatever, all this crap. This guy's such a Chad. Love this guy. Dang, I got my venom. So we actually have Crocolisk here too. Okay, let's find some Crocolisks. I know he's about to go up there and look for him. I think there's more down this way though. And also I think I have the... Yeah, there we go. Loch Crocolisk. Like level 14. Is that right? Dark Thread Looms. Crocolisk Tear. Crocolisk Tear is found near Loch Modan. This is Crocolisk. There it is. Freaking first one, man. Okay, let's go. We got some clean questing going on right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of done being level 20 something. Recently I've been like playing a lot of different versions of the game, and I've just been like getting level 20 something, and then okay, now I'm gonna hop on hardcore. Okay, now I'm gonna hop on Project Epoch. Okay, now I'm gonna hop on, whatever. I don't even know. I feel like I've played like 3 Pallies recently, and I'm kinda sick of being level 20 something. I'm ready to be level 30 something. Okay, but let's think what's next. So we've got Jordan's Worship, man, that's great. I just need Shadowfang Keep. I always soloed the BFD part of Arrogance myself. It's not that difficult. But the Shadowfang Keep one, that one's a little tougher. Getting people to actually go up that far can be kind of a pain. That's why I saw these guys. Who was it? Someone was looking for a Shadowfang Keep. Oh well. Okay, so this is the last part of the quest line. Do you have the needed items? Time is of the essence. Just in time, Azor. You need these things to defuse a bomb that the Dark Iron Dwarves put on the lock. Earlier today I spotted some Dark Iron insurgents swimming toward the dam with a large gang. No mountaineers were on hand to stop them. I'm afraid they could have planted the Sivorium at the base of the dam, and it could blow at any minute. Let me combine all these ingredients into the disarming mixture. There we go. Now I need you to take this mixture and stir it into the cake before it's too late. Hurry. Okay. Swim down to the base of the dam. Look at the Power Kings. The base of the dam. I've got a questie off, so I actually don't know where this is. So you are looking at a bona fide, real classic questing experience right now. It's a big keg at the bottom of the dam. Okay, how big is it? that's where the original keg we find is. It's over there. I'm about to go first person here. It's like a bottle. I always see this model and I think it's a ceiling fan. And I'm like, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, don't want to die from drowning. That would be extremely cringe. I actually had a dream last night that my hardcore character died. I was fighting something, and oh, there it is. Instead of bubbling, I used like judgment, and in that GCD, I died. Okay, yep, we put it in, awesome. Okay, I don't want to drown, let's go. Dwarven tree chopper, huh? Dwarven tree chopper. Where's that? Dark thread looms. Do it. Oh wow. That's really cool. Although I don't know how much +2 really does for you. It might be like 1% hit. I could be totally wrong though. I don't know. Thorn blade. 3 agi. That's pretty cool. Disarming mixture seems to take effect. Return to Chief Engineer Hinderware to report the good news. I was using AI voiceover, trying to work that in, but it was really too difficult to control the volume on it. It was like impossible. Thank you so much, Azor. You have saved the Stone Rod Dam. Oh, that's what this is called. Okay. Without your help, the Dark Iron terrorists would have surely seen to this mighty landmark's demise. You have made the kingdom and the alliance proud. Brave Paladin, the dam is once again safe, for the time being at least. Okay, we'll take this guy because I'm sure it sells for more. The Stone Rod Dam has been saved. 3 cheers for Azor. Awesome. So let's go back to Dulcimar and first let's vendor here. Don't need that, don't need that. Very cool. It's cool axe. Don't need it though. Shadow gem. I'm not engineering. I went alchemy because I wanted the swiftness potion, but I never found the recipe. That's something I eventually want to do, is farm out the recipe, but it's pretty random. At this point, my best bet might be waiting a few levels and like farming dead mines, like the entrance area. I think those henchmen have a pretty good chance of dropping the swiftness potion recipe. You know, I always play Paladin. I love this class. And being a Paladin, I pretty much always level in Duskwood. You can finally make use of that exorcism. But I'm finally at the point where I'm like, dude, it's not that big a deal, it's overrated. Because, like, a pretty good chunk of your mana. And, you know, ultimately, I've done Duskwood consecutively repetitively so many times on so many characters. I really want to focus more on wetlands this time. Or even, I want to do this one quest in, I think it's like the Paladin, Delgrin the Purifier or something, in Ashenvale, right as you're walking up to Ashenvale. I want to do this quest line, but I'm really ignorant on the Night Elf zones. I'm not even sure. I might be out leveled for it already. I'm 23. Oh, really, it's a cool name. Maybe I'll look that one up. Because I know in Sod they made that guy's quest line. Well, I think they added to it. And they also made it where you get Divine Storm. By the way, if this guy dies to some tragic situation, I'm probably going to play on the Sod servers, because they got a little community thing going on right now. People are trying to kickstart Sod. I think they're playing on Ever Growth or something. I'd probably try hardcore Sod. Sounds fun. Yep, this is it. Ha. If I'd known you were really gonna head out there and fight some of them ogres, I would have given you a list of things to get instead of just this one thing. But you're not here for doing business for me, are you? A deal's a deal. Jordan wanted a shipment of Meowway. That's what he's gonna get. Tell him hello for me and be safe, Paladin. Awesome. So that's 2. We got the Whitestone Oak Lumber from Dead Mines, the Goblins, and we got Jordan's Refined Ore Shipment from that box there by the Ogres. So if you're not familiar with this quest, I still need to go to Shadowfang Keep to get Jordan's Smithing Hammer, and I need the Purified Core Gem from outside of Black Fathom Depths. Hello there, citizen. The name's Bluntnose, Magistrate Bluntnose to be precise. I'm charged with overseeing the well-being of Thelsamar, and believe you me, we could always use another set of arms around here. This is excellent news. Your efforts are greatly appreciated by myself and the people of Thelsamar. Better yet, if we can solve the ogre problem, we'll be able to shift our focus to those light-burning trogs. Yes, is there something I can do for you? Yeah, here I got something for you. Yeah, what is this thing? Why did you bring it to me? Bloody, is it? Will light burn me? Is that the head of that bloody ogre? This certainly is a catch then. Here's your reward, and the thanks of myself and the people of Thelsamar. I forgot about this, bro. Yes. How could I forget the durable chain shoulders? Oh. How could I forget? And another ring. Sheesh. That is really a good feeling. 128 armor. The ring is good too. Thought I had a ring already, I guess I did. Okay. for spirit, especially playing solo. But I don't know, going from 4 stats to 2 stats is like, that's kind of it's kind of a tall order. Okay, so what am I doing now? Oh, I never turned in. Never turned those in. Wow, I forgot about that. Got silver. Oh my gosh, I didn't turn in any of the Dead Mines quests. But what I don't want to do is go to where's my hearth? I'm trying to be tactical about this. Let me do this. I'm gonna go to wetlands because I know I've got like 4 quests to turn in Stormwind. But when I'm in Stormwind, I want to train my level 24 skills and blow my whole wallet on it. No, but so I don't want to go to Stormwind right now and just not quite have enough to hit 24. So I'm gonna go to wetlands, do like the Murloc quest. That's probably good. I can't tell how much XP these give without questy. By the way, playing without questy has been fun. Even that Dark Thread Looms quest, that was kind of cool. Like, just not following a dot on the map. Like, I had to rub my 2 brain cells together. It was awesome. Got a little bit hot in there. But, yeah, I'm gonna assume these are like 2k each. So let's say 2 times 4. So 8k. How much? Oh, look at these guys. Target dummy. Oh. That lock just had the target dummy. Why is it only showing percentage? Can I change that? I want to calculate. Oh, where would that be? Percentage. Toggle, re-whisper. quest. Short, simple, to the point. I think we can do this one in tandem. Let me check the blacksmiths in here. I have a vague recollection that they sometimes sell. Okay, I guess not. I can't justify that. 29 silver for 8 armor. No, I don't think so. It's Bastion of Stormwind, 495. Yeah. I do like the look of this stuff though. It's pretty cool. I always thought about doing a white only, or like white or gray item only playthrough. That'd be an interesting challenge. I know people have already done it, of course. I think that's how Grace for Days got his name. It was once first made on the Wave Mistress ship of the line in the Kultir's third fleet, the Doomed Fleet. Doomed, for on its last voyage, the fleet was attacked by red dragons, dragons controlled by orcs. We didn't stand a chance against that dragon fire, and our fleet was burned and sunk up this here coast. I'm the sole survivor of those poor vessels. Oh, I had hammers and pounds. I'll need a fresh drink if I'm to get a handle on this hangover and continue my tale. I'll grab that one. I'm not sure if I'm gonna make my way out there to that vegetable guy. Innkeeper. Which did you want? Really? Was it really that one? I'm like pinching my pennies, dude, because I don't have a lot of money. The third fleet. Yeah, flying off dwarven enemy. Oh, no, sorry. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, I'm so very thirsty. Won't you buy a drink for this poor, pathetic fool? Ah, that hits the spot and loosens the tongue. Thanks, mate. You know what's funny? Why isn't he inside the inn? Why is he out here? He probably got kicked out. Bolstered Vincent continues his tale. I am the sole survivor of the ill-fated third fleet of Goldiers, wrecked off the coast to the north. But although I'm the only member of the fleet still breathing, I'm not the only one still walking about. For on one of our ships was hidden a great and terrible treasure, and the eerie power of it keeps the souls of my brothers trapped within the ship's rotting hulls. But if you can free some of my brothers, then perhaps you can break their curse. Sweet, undead kill quest. Love it. And let's see. Yeah, I got room. Of course, there's digging through the ooze on my weekly visit to Ironbeard's tomb. I was attacked by dreadful dripping oozes. Naturally, I panicked, dropped my bag, and I hope you can find it in one of 10 billion oozes. Yeah, we'll try. I don't always get this one. Although I think there's... Is it a bag? 10 slaughter. That would be pretty... Bro, self-found one's got me down bad. Use an old Blanche's feed pouch. I've never actually used that, especially for this long. I mean, like, maybe I've used it before, but not past 20, certainly. I'm just broke, dude. I'm freaking broke. But again, I said this in the last video, being self-found validated Blanche's feed pouch to me. Otherwise, it's like, yeah, it's a piece of crap 4-slot bag, but hey, it's better than 0 slot, which is all else I got. Okay, let's get some more locks. Oh, perfect. These guys are 21. What's this guy doing? Go for a drinker. Pick lock. Oh. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have not delved into the other classes very much. Is this like a training area for lockpicking? I know, like, there's the one in Red Ridge. But what I'm saying is, there's so much stuff I don't know about this game. I've played a lot of it, but always through like certain lenses. Primarily Paladin, maybe Warrior, but mostly Paladin. Which I love playing Paladin, but yeah, it's like there's so much cool stuff that I haven't seen with like the other classes. I think to myself, wow, I'd like to experience that, but I don't know. I don't like the aesthetic of any other classes. I like the Holy Warrior. Yeah, that's what I always play. In everything, basically. So, I'll try and play like alts and stuff, but it's usually just like a time waster. It's not like anything I'm actually gonna commit my time ultimately to. Puddle Jumper. I'm gonna get this guy because I think Gobbler spawns around there. Night Elf Hunter. Okay. Hunter's another one that I'd like to get into, and I've tried a few times because I like archery. Yeah, I like that aesthetic. It's cool, but I don't love. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's like doing his lock picking. I see. Yeah. I don't love the pet management, which I know is like what makes them like so good. You know, they have pets that can tank, they can do all this like cool stuff. Kiting. Oh, he got Gobbler. Okay, that's fine. See, like, they can just run away while their pet, like, keeps fighting. Like, I know that is the point, but it's just an aesthetic thing. I just don't really care for having a pet and having to manage it. Plus. Here we go. Put your Classic Plus hat on. Your Classic Plus wish list. I want to see one additional specialization for all the classes. No new class. I mean, not initially, right? But how sick would it be if there was a fourth talent tree on every class? Like, because it wouldn't just be about the new spec. It would be, it could, and probably would affect the existing specs. Okay, well, maybe they want to go into the fourth new spec for something and then go over and but now what's the point, you know? Like, what are you really gonna add? You know, healing mages and tank warlocks and tank rogues. I don't know. Some of this stuff is kind of cool, to be honest. Some of the stuff they did with Sod. Some of the stuff was like the tanking rogue thing, for example. Okay, tanking rogue is basically, you're like stacking dodge, right? So once you've stacked 100% dodge, like that's it. you're just like invincible for like physical bosses. So that doesn't really make a lot of sense. Now, obviously they can change it to make sense, but I don't think anyone's asking them to do that. No, what I think, a fourth playstyle should add like a new gameplay option for each class. Realistically, what does that look like? What if they not like in the same way in Classic WoW, there's no gospel 10 commandments saying thou shalt be a tank, a healer, or a DPS, right? It's a little more gray than that. What if they added like support as a role? like these fourth talent trees on basically all the classes. Like there's like cool stuff in there you want to like dive in to get, but unless you want to play like a support role, you're not going to go all the way down. Problem is, if there's more support, more buffs to the players, more all that, you might make the characters too strong beyond some Sod level stuff. But I think it would be cool if, like, just being a support player was a viable thing to do, you know, and not being like top DPS, right? Instead, you're like the most impactful in a different way, like boosting other people's damage or mitigating damage or movement speed effects, or I think with Classic Plus they should increase the difficulty a little, and in order to validate giving us a little more power, or like this, like at least the higher levels, right? But yeah, imagine. Solid chest. Take it. Where the heck is Gobbler? There he is. Okay, sorry. So, let's imagine that the new meta grouping was like 1 tank, 1 healer, 2 DPS, 1 support. Or what would even be more interesting is if it was like more dynamic. You know, what if I mean, there's so many different ways to play the game. Like, you can already do like Strathal with no healer. You know, that's what Zaryu's doing right now with his gnome guild. So, but people always just do what's strongest. With whatever the min-maxers do, whatever they sim out and figure out, that's like what everyone's gonna copy. So instead of trying to come up with ideas for Classic Plus that make the game feel more organic or dynamic or natural, when the player base themselves are just gonna go like and ruin everything. Not ruin everything, but take the fun out of it, take the mystery out of it, figure it out with complete efficiency. You know, I don't know. Obviously, Blizzard needs to design with that in mind, that this will get figured out. So, don't think this is going to be sod with seasonal mystery stuff that people are going to have to figure out. It's going to be so fun. I mean, it was fun, but I mean, once it was figured out, it's like, okay, it's not mystery anymore. The mystery's over. Oh wait, I'm not sure if I did the Murloc quest. Wait, yeah, I did. Okay. Alright, let's turn that in, and then we'll fly back to Stormwind. I mean, Blizzard just needs to have all these same tools. Oh yeah, that's an easy one. Do that later. I'm just gonna go ahead and hearth. We don't need to fly. This will take me to Sentinel Hill. So, specifically we're talking about like class balancing, I guess. Blizzard just needs to, I don't know, use some AI, figure out what the players are going to use a sim tool, you know, they're gonna do all this figuring out. You need a team that figures it out first. And then, you know, if there's any specs that are like just legitimately unviable, or if there's stuff that needs to be tuned down, you know, do it first. But at the same time, I know they use that as a tool. Balance changes. So it's actually in their interest not to. For example, they'll say, oh, this week, Warriors got a buff, or Druids got a buff, or this class got a nerf, or whatever, and it brings people in so they can see the new meta. But that's very retail-y. That's not like how Classic should be. It should be more static, which is why I think they need to just figure it out before they push it out. Okay, cool. So let's turn in. Let's turn in the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" stuff. Gosh, I hope this is gonna be enough. I'm actually not 100% sure. There's 4 quests. We'll see. I'll probably call it good here, guys. I guess next we'll probably run Shadowing Keep. So look out for that one.